and gentlemen, and welcome in the auto world for the Dialogue, the annual conference of pharma.be.
I find it exciting to see how the interaction on the one hand of the innovative pharma companies in Belgium and the local logistics also lead to innovation.
The innovation and impressive development of new products attract attention from around the world. It attracted investments from other world-leading pharmaceutical companies. They understood, ladies and gentlemen, that the future of their industry lay in that small country in the middle of Europe.
It's also very important to put forward our biologistics sector so that companies can develop and make further investments. All our foreign companies, just like GSK, UCB, Baxter, or Johnson & Johnson, keep growing in Wallonia. So yes, definitely biopharma is a very important driver in our foreign investment flows in Wallonia. It's about 1.4 billion euros for a decade and about 4,000 direct jobs created.
There's a lot of collaboration going on between the pharmacos, but also innovation between logistic service providers and the logistic service providers with the pharmacos. And we see a lot of innovation actually happening. There's innovation on what we call the physical supply chain, but more and more you will also see through technology, much more innovation will actually come from a digital supply chain.
And when we think about the impact of those technologies and that industrial revolution on our supply chain, many of us are very familiar with the supply chain that you see on the left. A highly linear flow. Many of the supply chain professionals in the room today would recognize this as a derivative of the SCORE model. Right? And this linear flow, we have spent the last 30 to 40 years creating technologies and processes and careers around this model. But it is the digital disruption and the digital capabilities that are being introduced today, and I've listed 4 of them here on the slide, around cognitive planning, proactive quality sensing, 3D printing, and sensor-driven replenishment. These are just 4 of 30 digital capabilities we've identified that are reshaping the supply chain into the digital supply network of the future.
In a proximity of 100 kilometers, we have an international airport which has been focusing for many, many years already on the pharma industry. I think it was Tom who explained the cold chain dollies. That's fundamental. If we have an excursion on a temperature-controlled shipment, where does it happen? It happens on the tarmac, when we bring it from a controlled environment into the airplane. Those cold chain dollies, they are fundamental for that operation. We have an international ocean port that is making the commitment to invest in that going forward in the pharma industry.
For us, the real progress came at the moment that the community got behind that one vision that we wanted to become in the world the best air freight hub for pharmaceuticals. I think what we can do even more is that we now share that ambition even more with the industry and all the different players.
What I want to say is the port of Antwerp is there, the ocean hub is there. So I think when we talk about innovation, we can talk a lot about, we think about drones and we think about complicated robots and machinery. Innovation can also be to work more together. And I'm pretty sure that if the pharma industry in Belgium would work more together, especially on the export business, there are huge savings on the table and keeping the quality on a high level.
I think it's very important. We invest a lot last year in systems where we built big IT engines to be able to make simulations of consolidation exercises in Europe, but also going further, the 3 MODI, to optimize the MODI, air, sea, and road. And I think that's a very important thing to handle all that data. And I would say also for the pharma industry to be open, to be willing to share that data also with the other pharma companies and to see how can we optimize together the flows. And there we need those systems, those simulation tools for what we are investing.
Security when we transport is very important as well. So if you look at the Belgian environment, for example, if we go to pharmacies or wholesalers around Belgium, we mostly go by trucks, and it's very important that they either arrive in time, so traffic jams and so on is one of the things that we're looking at on how to innovate that and find good solutions for that. But secondly, also the security. So we actually give away the control on our products to our partners in the different areas. And what we need to make sure of is that the truck driver knows what he's driving.
So no wonder that innovation in the logistical sector has kept pace with innovation in pharma, and that our logistical partners like Essers, Nasi, Brussels Airport and others have invested so much and innovated, not only, I learned, in new facilities, equipment and systems, but also on incredibly innovative IT systems.
Ik ben effectief verbaasd, want moet eerlijk zeggen, voor mij was het een zeer leerrijke dialoog. Ik denk dat het twee werelden waren die elkaar niet volledig kennen, die samengekomen zijn deze keer. Enerzijds de innovatieve wereld ken ik als dusdanig van de pharma, maar voor mij was eigenlijk de innovatieve logistieke wereld eigenlijk een vrij nieuw gegeven. En, dus voor echt veel verbazend en veel bijgeleerd, eerlijk gezegd.
Ik denk dat het een heel mooi event was, want zoals we vandaag gehoord hebben, we kunnen echt terecht trots zijn op de positie die we hebben met de farmaceutische industrie in België. Maar ook qua logistiek doen we het fantastisch goed. En vandaag hebben we eigenlijk een beetje de puzzelstukken zien samenvallen. Het verhaal van pharma en logistiek samen. En de toppositie die we daar hebben in België is een fantastisch verhaal. En ik denk het belangrijkste, wat we vandaag ook vaak gehoord hebben, is dat we het uiteindelijk voor de patiënten doen. Om ervoor te zorgen dat onze medicatie snel de patiënten bereikt.